channel. So what we do is, man, we gotta get them folks gone, brother. Get them gone. Now, I was looking over. Y'all do me the big three before I get started on my TOPIC. That's like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that like button. Like it going up. Alright, Bizzle. Hey, y'all, it's that time of the year, y'all. It is Christmas time. Chill, bruh. I don't want to be having to try to work hard in a motherfucking 64 years old. I'm 64 years old, baby. I still got it. I can work another 5-6 years. Y'all niggas crazy. Please. Better work while you young. Hey, you 37 years old, Yashua Muhammad. You better get up off your tail, boy, and go work you a job, boy. Scar, you 25 years old. Get up off your tail, boy. Y'all sitting here wasting years, bro. The more I think about it, I feel like I ain't where I want to be from where I was Scar age to where I am now. I ain't where I want to be. Scar, you ain't doing half of what I was doing at your age. You not gonna have a damn thing when you get my age if you keep living the way you live. Right. Ain't no benefit coming between getting out on folks every month. Your whole lifestyle is to play a nigga for some bread. Right. Bro. I don't want to be having to try to work hard in a motherfucking 64 years old. I'm 64 years.
It's the Tuesday treaty. It's the Tuesday treaty. Guidance, ladies and gentlemen. Zoda Big Toe, Miss Tammy, 72nd Constance. Yeah, that boy did wake up singing. And Lord, the Lord, he gives me dreams. Now, I'm not here to shit on nobody's day. I'm not. That damn Timothy, boy. That Timothy in that book, boy. That Timothy be speaking. Yeah, man. I got up here today, y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I went to sleep with something on my heart, and I woke up with it on my mind today. And okay, this is where I'm getting at on this. If I'm gonna ask y'all, because I'm going through something that, do you go with your deep down gut feeling? Or do you think you do with the other option? I guess I'm trying to say is, do you go down with your deep gut feeling? Or do you have to just do what you think is the right thing to do? You know how you can do something and you're only doing it because, well, this is how everybody else do it. Or go with that deep, you know what I'm saying? To go with that deep feeling. Nothing ain't life or death. This ain't a life or death situation, but it could be a situation to where I could set myself up all the way, but I'll be living off of straight faith. Or go do what I think is the right thing to do and kind of miss out on what's happening. Like, it's hard because I have to tell y'all detail for detail what's going on, and I don't want to get too detailed because I don't know y'all like that, bruh, to tell y'all every personal detail that's going on in my life. You know, I can only tell you what I think. I can only tell y'all bits and pieces. Maybe some of y'all will get it. Maybe some of y'all won't. I don't know. It's a battle sometimes picking which way to go. It is a big battle. Miss Tammy, if I can explain to you, I basically got to make a choice. And I got to have this choice made before the middle of this month. I gotta have a choice. I feel something in my heart to do it this way, but thinking logically, I need to do it the other way. You get what I'm saying? Like something in my heart is telling me to do this, but then I'm living off of faith every day after this decision is made. I'm living straight off of faith. You see what I'm saying? But if I do things this logical way, yeah, I'm spending more money, but it becomes a financial pickle when I look at it the logical way, because now finances are being put toward what you know you need to put it to, but you wasting because you ain't been really, like I've been doing things this logical way, and I feel like I'm wasting money because I still been living lifestyles the other way. I can't tell y'all what's going on because you never run to the internet and tell all your business. You know, that's what you never do. Now you can give examples, you know what I'm saying? But Miss Tammy, you just said it. It's a battle, bruh. It's something that I need to sleep on, and it's something that I'm thinking about, but it's something that I know I need to sleep on. I know I need to sleep on this. I got to sleep on this. This ain't no decision that you just make over the, it's not no decision that you just make today. But even though I need to be thinking of it, y'all, fuck it, man. I'm trying to get a new vehicle. Now, I can do things the logical way, work with what I got, but it's gonna need some maintenance and some work and shit done. Or go get a new vehicle and just have a note every month. You see what I'm saying? I know y'all, oh, that's it, Pew, but I don't be wanting to tell everybody my business, you know, but I'm in the looks of trying to get a new vehicle. And I went yesterday and I looked around and I seen a situation. Now, I know I'm approved for it. I know that. But oh Lord, I just need to just focus on what I need to focus on. Work with what I got, what I've been doing. And just work with what I've been doing. Cause a car note is a motherfucker, boy. I gotta think about it, bro. That's adding an extra bill every month. But then if you got a vehicle that's steady be fucking up and it need work done to it, you need to either think about, either I'm finna rebuild this old motherfucker right here or put down on something new that's eventually gonna be old one day. Cause once you drive one of them nice cars off that lot, the value go all the way down. And now you paying this outrageous price every month. But see, my notes, my down payment, if I take them $3,000, my notes would be $300-400 a month. Now I can shake that. Because with my rent and then my car note, I'm still paying under $1,500 a month. In Mississippi, that's good. For a car note and rent, and you paying under $1,500, that's great. Because I know some people paying 15 to 2,000 just on rent. So, and then, you know what I'm saying? But you want to own a vehicle, y'all. You got to own a vehicle. I'm finna be 40 years old in 2 weeks. I'm finna be the big 4-0 in 2 weeks. Not owning a vehicle at 40, that's kind of putting you behind. Because, see, now you got to think about it. Yeah. I'm going to have to sleep on that. Did same 2 years ago. Went from no payment to 987. Woo! Most High still making a way, Miss Tammy. I needed to hear that. God damn, Miss T. Woo-hoo-hoo! Because I only wanted 4 years. Now, oh, okay. Now, make that make sense now. What up, Tony? How you doing, bro? God dog, Miss Tammy. God dog. Okay, so your notes is only that high because you didn't do the 7-year plan. You did the 4-year plan. And like you said, Miss T, it's not a struggle because the Most High making a way. That's why I pray for physical, mental, and spiritual strength, along with patience and positive thoughts to get through life each day at a time. Miss Tammy, the fact that I can get up in this morning and even think for myself, to have the thought of doing this and doing that. I can physically move and operate. I'm not hurting. I'm not, crippled, blind, and broke. I'm not none of that. I got a morning to where I could, you know what I'm saying? I got breath in my lungs, and I got feelings in my heart. I got thoughts in my head. I can hear, I can see, I can smell, I can taste. By the way, Red Bull. Yeah, y'all, we ain't doing the tea this morning. I believe that tea's was swelling my feet up. But anyway, yeah, y'all. So, yeah, Miss Tammy, God damn, that is a high-ass fucking note. Miss Tammy, your car payment is more than my fucking rent. Damn. Your car payment is more than my rent every month, Miss Tammy. But you all right with me. Miss Tammy, $1,250 for rent is double damn near of what I pay on my rent. Double. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little tour. I'm gonna tell y'all, Miss Tammy, I don't know what your living situation's like, but I got a kitchen, washer and dryer, little table area set, living room. Now I'm paying all this less now. Storage room, hot water heater situation, spare bedroom. This is my daughter's room. Whenever she do come, she don't stay here. My bedroom. And a bathroom. Now, the thing about the bathroom, I don't like the fact that it's only a 1 bathroom. But I got a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 4 kitchen. Because, some kitchens are half and your living room. So I got a connected divider between a kitchen and a living room. So 4 kitchen, 4 living room, 2 bedroom, a bathroom, storage unit. All for almost half the price of what you pay. You got 2 bedroom, 2 bath, town. Okay, it's a townhouse. Water is included. See, my water's not included. Yeah, your water gotta be included. If God damn it, you paying that goddamn much. From where you came from, that's good, G. Yeah, Zoe the big toe. Oh yeah, bruh. Yeah, Zoe, see, you been watching. You done watched them old videos, bruh. I was in a motherfucking motel, bruh. A motel, not a hotel. A hotel is when you open your door and you're in a nice warm hallway. Ah, nice and warm. Da 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 da. Continental breakfast type shit. A motel is you open the goddamn door, you see crackheads and goddamn, you looking around like, God damn, I smell crack. You know? So yeah, bruh, I am blessed. The most high. Like Miss Tammy said, bruh. I prayed to get out that situation. First, I prayed for my soulmate back. And that didn't happen the way I thought it was gonna happen, which was a good thing. But it got me to get up and get the fuck out that. I moved from an area to where I didn't feel comfortable leaving my shit in there. Motherfucking old dope head ass housekeepers coming in and out your room. You don't know if they tampering with your shit. I remember that last situation that was the last straw. I left. I had a towel sitting on the microwave. And I left out. And when I came back, housekeeping had already came in. So they took my towel off my microwave. So I asked the lady about it. And she lied. It's okay if you would have told me the truth and said, "Oh, Mr. Pugh, I thought that that was one of our towels that we come in and switch." I said, "No, your towels that I leave every day is by the door. You ain't got no business coming in past the door. When you open that motel door, you get the trash and my towels is sitting right by the door. You ain't got no business going past that. I used to go wash my own sheets. I didn't sleep on these sheets. I go to the wash house and I wash my own sheets. God bless me with a wash and dryer. God bless me with a comfortable bed to sleep in. God bless me to get out of that terrible neighborhood. But see, the thing about the neighborhood, that was my neighborhood. But at the same time, you can't trust everybody around in your section. You got people that'll be jealous of you just because you got a room to sleep in every night. But when I got off one day, not only did you take my towel and lie about it, but my door wasn't locked. I was able to walk straight in the room without using my key. I said, oh, hell nah. I went straight to my little stash because I had a little stash where I kept, a few dollars in. Make sure y'all always put you up at least $500 to $1,000. Most American households cannot afford a $500 emergency. It is true. Most American households, if you had a $500 emergency right now and you couldn't call nobody, could nobody come to you, you need $500 to pull out your ass right there. Most American households couldn't do it. So I used to tell myself, I need to at least have $500 put up. I don't know what for, but when I seen that statistic, I said, damn, $500 ain't even a lot of money. Yeah, well, most American households, if they had a $500 emergency, most people couldn't pull $500 out of no account. They have to call and borrow and beg, or I got to wait till I get paid type shit. So I always used to tell myself, I need to have access to $500 at all times. I may not never even use it, but I need to have access to it. And when I realized I couldn't even put my money in my room without my room being tampered with, that lady lied, bruh. And then I started to delete the other things. I bought a carton of milk. I bought some milk one day. I wanted to eat some cereal. Did you know I had to throw every time that I would want to go get something like some milk or something that I'm not going to drink all the way that day, I used to have to throw that shit out as soon as I, like, let's just say I bought a 2-liter Coca-Cola on a Sunday afternoon. I ain't gonna drink that whole 2-liter Coke that night. So whatever I got left in there the next day, I'd have to take that jug to work and finish it or throw it away because I never trusted nothing in my refrigerator that was open that I had to close back and go in there. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, I came from a situation that I am blessed at, and I'm blessed. I am. But I always want more. That's my problem. Yeah, I got a vehicle that I can smob around in town in. That's not the point. I want something else. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's right, Miss Tammy. That wasn't my soulmate. Facts. You right. You right on that. That wasn't my soulmate, Miss Tammy. Like I was telling some people, and this ain't to go on that subject talking about. One thing I never want to do is get up here and draw this line between male and female. I'm not here to draw that line. But some women are only looking for help. It is what it is. You got some women out here in the world don't want a man for companionship. They want a man that help pay what they don't want to pay or can't pay. And they know how to pretend that they fuck with you because they know this nigga gonna work. He gonna get it. He gonna go out and make it happen. I like him because he can make it happen. That ain't what I want. I want you to like me for just liking me. I want us to be able to say, look, I don't need you to do nothing for me, but just be yourself. Make me laugh sometime. You know what I'm saying? And my mama always told me, and it's true too, if a man fuck with you, you ain't got to ask him to do a goddamn thing. What's understood don't got to be explained. He know you got to take care of this. And he fuck with you, and he know what you doing. You not secretive about what you make. He telling you what his money looking like, and you not telling him what your money looking like, and you always pretending you ain't got it, or you had to do something that he ain't seen you do. He just going off of what you say. That's why I be telling my little girl, because you got these studs that like females, and them females really don't fuck with no stud, but they know them studs gonna break off bread. I be having to tell my daughter that too, man. Make sure that these little girls like you. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get with somebody who you think she's a nice looking lady. Ooh, I can't believe she's up under my arm. Yeah. Certified her. You don't have to keep doing all that, man. If you're going to say something and you ain't going to want it to stick, don't say it. That type of shit get you blocked, bruh. Now, I'm up here reading comments. I told myself I wasn't going to read nobody that ain't in blue. You know, that's why I see other big-time YouTubers do. If they ain't moderators, ain't saying nothing, they not paying attention to other people. But, you know, bro, what did I do? You writing shit and deleting shit. It make me feel like you said something smart and you don't want me to see it. Let that shit stick. Yeah, well, don't delete it. Leave it. So I know we all struggling. It didn't get deleted on its own. I ain't never seen nothing. Oh, unless you said something that YouTube felt wasn't YouTube friendly. But it's no big deal. It's no big deal, bro. I never seen you on here before. But thank you. Welcome to the chat. And you hit the like button. You had to. Because it's 20 people with 21 likes. That's the type of shit I like to see. But y'all, yeah, that's all I was just thinking about, man. Should I go on and get another vehicle and have a car note? Because I got access to a Toyota Avalon. And it ain't the flyest ride, but that motherfucker paid for it. Or get a vehicle that you want to last you without having to get a transmission in the next 4 or 5 months, without having to get a motor in the next year or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's cheap and paid for ain't always good. But if ain't nothing done happened to it so far, then how do I know that it is going to break down? See, it's one of them things, and then it's best to have 2 vehicles. Now, we ain't talking about wives and shit like that. Oh, I need more than one wife. No, we're talking about a materialistic thing. It's best to have 2 vehicles. It's best to have more than one place to lay your head. It's best to have 2 pairs of shoes at least. You know what I'm saying? It's best to have more than one shirt, more than one pair of pants, you know, materialistic things. Vehicles, I recommend all working men. If you ain't no working ass man, you don't need no vehicle. But if you a man that get out and go work and earn and make a living and help provide somewhere, yeah, bruh, it's best to have two vehicles, bruh. And I'm just wondering, is this a selfish move? Or is this a move that I need to make? Or should I just, because when I say selfish, that extra money can go somewhere else every month besides on another car. You know, I mean, I do got things going on outside of YouTube that I have to provide and take care of. And if, you know, I could be neglecting a certain situation because now I got this $500 car note. But Miss Tammy, you just said step on out on faith, Miss Tammy. So that means go with my faith. That means you right, Miss Tammy. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. I needed to hear that, Miss Tammy. Appreciate you telling me that. Step on out on faith, Pew, because the most high gonna make it happen. So by you telling me to step out on faith, Miss Tammy, I know what decision I need to go with on that. And I'll listen to Miss Tammy because one thing, Miss Tammy's not a negative nanny. She's a positive Pam. And what I mean on that is Miss Tammy's not gonna tell me she's not a troll. She's a supporter, a person that cares about another person's well-being. And I peeped that through just her engagement on here. So when she tell me something like that, I'ma roll with that because I know she's only meaning was right. She's not telling me something. I'm gonna tell him this and then watch him crash and burn that way. Nah. So thank you for clearing that up, Miss Tammy. I appreciate that. What's up, Pisces? 1949. How you doing? Nah, certified her. I ain't saying that you lying, bruh. I just ain't never, you know what I'm saying? She's been a genuine person. Big old facts. Big facts. I'm living it. He making a way for me. He would do the same for you. Yes, ma'am. Understood. What's up, Stock Sniper? Good morning, brother. Yeah, I thought I don't have a coffee maker no more, Stock, so I usually get up and fix me some tea. But my feet done swole up again. I'm not knowing why my feet swelling up the way they is, bruh. So I'm just going, I got a sugar-free Red Bull, and this is my coffee this morning. I ain't gonna drink no more caffeine after this. Even though I want a cup of tea bad as a mug, I'm just gonna drink this sugar-free thing. This is my coffee. The weather is bad. It is extremely cold out there. So people who work outside, y'all be extremely, you know, the work I do, we lay asphalt. So we're not laying no asphalt today. So, but luckily I get paid for days where the weather messes us up. So I'm still getting paid. I'm just not getting paid a full day as if I was out there earning. So I took this time today. That's why you always leave your ducks in a row. Remember, Stock? I thought it was a $200 or $300 emergency, and Stock clarified that one day. He told me, remember, Stock, when I was having that conversation that the average American household cannot afford a $500 emergency. So today I woke up thinking, should I get this new vehicle? Because it's days like this, I'm not going to be working, but I do want something reliable because you know what I could have did today if I was in a more reliable situation? I could have door dashed. I could have Ubered. You know what I'm saying? I could have Walmart shopped. I could have did a multitude of things because Avon, Amazon down here don't provide you a vehicle. I just want something that I can hop in and I know I can get around from city to city that's more reliable, more comfortable, AC, heat, everything working, lights and gauges. The heat work in my vehicle, but the AC don't work. The fucking tail light got an electrical problem. I got to get that fixed. It's a lot of things on the vehicle that I got to get fixed, but it's paid for. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker will run too. But I just want an up-to-date, more bigger, comfortable vehicle. So I'm thinking of car note, but then I'm looking at, well, damn, what about the days you don't work? You got to fill in, you adding an extra bill to your lifestyle. Pew, what you gonna do? Miss Tammy told me step out on faith. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. What's up, LA to the Bay? Yeah, I'm off today. Well, off on that job. You know, my homegirl, she cleans Airbnb. So days like today when I'm off, I go give her a hand, you know, make me a little quick $60, $70. I ain't doing nothing but taking out some trash in a couple of buildings and sweeping and mopping the floor or a hallway or two, you know. But I mean, it's something to at least make it not like I done wasted my day. I don't like wasting Monday through Friday mornings. I don't like that because at the end of the week, I want to at least know, nigga, you done made you X, Y, and Z. The end of the week, y'all ever done woke up on a Friday morning, get on social media and people going out, having drinks, having fun, taking pictures and enjoying life after they done worked all week, and you sitting there and you ain't made a dime all week? It's been a long time since I've been in that situation, but it happens. There's people on here that sit up here and worry about other YouTubers all week long, and when the weekend come, they ain't got no money, they ain't got nothing. They on YouTube begging for people to buy them lunch. I don't want to end up like one of these YouTubers that can't afford a lunch plate and got to get up here on YouTube and ask somebody to cash at me $10, $15, $20 so I can get something to eat or put some gas in my vehicle. That ain't the way life's supposed to be, G. That ain't how life's supposed to be. Prayers and promises. I ain't trying to scare nobody and run nobody away, but when I opened this, it went to inspiration. When I read it, I felt it. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that how you could be going through something and pick up a book and just open it and it turn right to what you need? Miss Tammy just told me step out on faith. I needed some inspiration. I got up here and I got inspired by a supporter. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all see that? I would start a delivery business with that car, save all the money and go to a dealership and pay. Oh, damn. Because stock, that delivery business is the A1 hit, especially in Mississippi. Because look, I'm going to tell you something. I can't speak about y'all cities. What's up, Zoe? What up, Red Devil? I can't speak about y'all cities, but right here in Mississippi, the bus don't run all day. So it's a lot of people that have problems getting around from this side of town to that side of town. You got a bus that run every so often, and it ain't gonna take you all the way where you trying to go. Delivery and transportation is a must. Damn, you got Dog Show right. But don't y'all see that though? It went to inspiration. I needed to get inspired. Miss Tammy, Stock, I appreciate y'all, bruh. Real supporters. Stock Sniper been around since day one, y'all. That man sat there and watched me say and do stupid shit, and my boy ain't never gave up on me. He ain't never gave up on me, bruh. He might not agree on everything that I say. He might not approve of every video that I put up, but Stock always gonna come through. And when he hears something he like, he gonna let it be known. Stock is the big brother figure that I need to try to be to somebody like Scar. Instead of me down talking Scar, I need to be more inspiring and trying to inspire Scar. Because Stock Sniper's older than me. I look at him as a bigger brother. Things that I'm going through, Stock probably done already went through that. Stock, I don't know how old you is. I know you older than me. But you know what I'm saying? Pew, I think she might be on her way to you, bro. Oh, shit. Hey, look. On that. Joshua, I'm going to tell you, bro. You need to be trying to make it work with that lady, bro. You need to try to make it work with that lady, bro. Yeah. I'm not condoning and pushing breakups. No, I'm not going to do it. So, sister wives, you ain't got no place to stay here, baby. You need to either do one or two things, Miss Lady. You need to make it work with Joshua, or you need to go get your own. That's it. I recommend you try to make it work with him because he's handy. He's somebody that could build and give you a little sense of protection. Because he not going to work no job, but he going to make sure he got him a place to stay. He went out there and built something that the average man can't go out there and do. I ain't going to say I couldn't do it, but I don't want to do that. Man, it's hot in this motherfucker, y'all. Hold on 1 second, man. I got to turn this motherfucking AC off. I mean, this heater off. See? I wish I can give you some of the heat in here, Yahshua Muhammad, because it's cold out there, brother. And I didn't say that to high size on you, boy. So don't take it like, oh, DC, there you go again, Pew. There you go again, Pew. There you go, Pew, you bitch ass nigga. Damn. Why I gotta be a bitch ass nigga, bruh? Because I wanted to laugh. Y'all work with me now. This motherfucker hot. Now, if y'all gonna sit there and say that that boy got content because he patching and putting and peddling, this is content, okay? So y'all, let's get back to the content. All right, y'all. So now I'm gonna turn a hot, humid environment into a cold, crisp environment with just a simple switch of a switch. You see this? We're gonna switch this motherfucker from heat to heat off. And then we're going to let the heat stay off, let's say for about 20 minutes. And then if it's still a little humid in there, then we'll switch it to the AC. You don't want to switch it real quick from heat to AC. You don't want to do that. Can't do that. Damn, my partner just wrote me. I'll have to write you back, brother. I don't know if you watching me now or what if the case is, bro. I'm live right now, big dog. I love you though, homie, and I'll get with you in a second. But back to the content. You just see how I did that, Yahshua Muhammad? That's not real content. Oh, because so you out there burning firewood